Hi everyone, welcome back. So this time we're looking at dimensioning an angle. And we have a very key word here. It says the bottom of the part is to be the origin. So it's a 35-degree angle. Bottom of the part is to be the origin. Now first off, let me redraw this because I'm trying to do everything the same way you would be. And interestingly enough, there's two ways you can do this dimension correctly. Okay, two ways to do the dimension correctly. The first way is to extend a line off of here. Okay. So now I have my extension line. I'm going to change the angle of this because that is not 35 degrees. It'd be much closer to probably like that. There we go. Okay, my extension line going like this. I have extension lines going from the bottom surface and from this top surface, neither of them touching. And then I would have my angled dimension line right here, which is supposed to go in a nice little arc. Let's see, not really happy with any of those. That's looking better. Okay. I'm going to cut out a spot to show what my angle actually is, which is going to be 35 degrees. Up here. I'm going to write it in, making sure that it is parallel to the bottom of the page. And I wasn't specified a dimension or a tolerance, which would not normally be necessary, but we're not going to worry about that too much. I'm going to put an arrowhead up here. A bit too wide, but we'll forget that for now. And then the big thing is the origin part. Well, the origin symbol is simply a circle, and it circles one end of our dimension line, like this. And that is saying that I'm supposed to measure from the bottom up into that surface, not from the top surface to the bottom, from nowhere else, from the bottom. That's where my dimension is going to originate. And we sometimes do this if we're not using geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. You won't really need this if you are, because you'll have datums which will specify everything. That looks nicer. Now the second way you could have done this is to go from the front. I could have had two extension lines, one going to the bottom surface and one going from the top surface. I'll have my nice little arc. I'll erase a little spot for 35 degrees. And so this is too small for here, so I won't do that. I'll actually bring it up here. That's looking good. I'll bring it over. That's going to be nicer. This is too small for me to put it there. At least not nicely. So look at my 35 degrees right there. My arrowhead. And then my origin symbol. So either way it would work. You would not do both. You would not need to do both. And so just remember that this is the origin circle, that circle around the end of your dimension line, showing where you're going to start measuring from that from. And you only do that if you're not using GD&T symbols to control this. So I hope this helps you, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.